Hello everyone, it's been ages since I last did a break, months and months and months. I've moved house in that time, and I've got a better monitor, I've got a lot more room on my desk, and slightly better light, although it's still not brilliant. It's actually my birthday today, so I've treated myself to some old cards. I don't think that these are going to be worth anything, but I thought it would be interesting just to see what I got, really. There's some O.P.G. and some tops here. I think the rookie years were Joe Sakic and Owen Nolan, which is somebody that I collect, so I thought we'd have a little go. Excuse my throat, there's a horrible infection going around at work at the moment. But it's interesting because these are going to have ancient bubble gum in them. Let's start with this. This is Topps 1990. Back in the days when cards came in greaseproof paper, there was a very shattered up piece of bubble gum in there, which I don't think I'll be having anything to do with. But anyway, let's have a look what we've got here. You get various cards and a shiny card in these, so these are divided up. Let's just see what we've got. I imagine I won't know some of these players at all, actually. So we have somebody called Stephen Leach with the Capitals. I was going to say that's their old uniform, but of course it isn't anymore because they've gone back to what they were before. Then we have Gary Lehman. You have to excuse my ignorance of some of these players because this is before my time. Oh, I know this one. Dino Ciccarelli, again playing for the Caps there. Guy Carbonneau of the Canadiens, lovely. Somebody called Jamie Leach, the Penguins. Gino Cavallini of the Blues, and and Pest, Esa Tikkanen of the Oilers. Then the team scoring leader card, which is sort of glossy, is Brett Hull. I definitely know him. Then we have Doug Lidster of the Canucks. A goalie for the Whalers called Dean Everson. Oh no, sorry, he's not a goalie, beg your pardon. Dean Everson, I think. Scott Pearson of the Leafs. Christian Ruutu of the Sabres. I have a checklist card here. It's a glossy one of numbers 133 to 196. We have one of Bob Murray of Chicago. And then a goalie, a Bruins goalie called Rajan Lemelin. I don't know. My pronunciation always gets picked apart in the YouTube comments anyway, so I'm not sure. Then we'll do the other one. This feels like it's got an equally smashed up piece of bubblegum in it. Oh, it's a player I know on the top of these anyway. There we go, lovely. This one, oh, Gary Lehman again, but a scoring leader card this time, so he must be quite well known, and I've never heard of him. Oh dear. Steph Beauregard of the Winnipeg Jets back in the day. Oh, Wayne Gretzky, excellent. I've actually got one of these cards. I think I've got two of these already actually, but there's a Wayne Gretzky Crowning Glory. I really like these because they're newspaper front pages, which is rather nice. That's a good one. Excuse the bird noises in the background. I've got a nest of birds outside my room and they rather enjoy telling me about it. Thomas Sandstrom of the Kings. Greg, that's either Gilbert or Gilbert, of the Chicago Blackhawks. They don't make them like this anymore. They try to, but they don't do very well. Basil McRae of the Minnesota North Stars, as was. Randy Cunningham of the Whalers. Mike Keane, who I have at least heard of the Canadiens. Then Russ Courtnall, who I've also heard of, so I must have known something about Montreal early on. Kelly Rudy of the Kings. Brian Bellows, again of the North Stars. A Chicago Blackhawks card, seems to be actually about the team. Not quite sure who that is on the front. Derek King of the Islanders. I don't know whether that is pronounced Bodger, but if it is, it's funny. Doug Bodger of the Sabres. And then, oh god, Vyacheslav Fetisov of the Devils. Okay, probably get through a couple more here, so we'll move on a year. This is Topps 1991. This doesn't feel like it's got any bubble gum in it, thank god. We're into plastic packaging now. Yeah, have some problems getting these open. There we go. Okay, again, similar situation here. Got Jimmy Carson of the Red Wings. Gerard Gallant of the Red Wings. Daniel, is that Bertiome? I'm not sure, of the Kings. Gary Nyland of the Islanders. These are back in the days when they used to just put everybody in the set. You know how annoyed I get about Ray Whitney not being in the sets. Patrick Sundstrom of the Devils. Adrian Plavsic of the Canucks. Peter Svoboda of Montreal. Then our scoring leader card is Steve Yzerman. We know him. Very young looking Steve Yzerman there. League leaders as well. Eddie Belfour, definitely know him. He's played for Florida. Florida incidentally missing the playoffs by about one match. Not amused. Oh, Yager. Nice. Oh, and another famous one here. Wendell Clark. Mike Hartman of the Sabres. Dan Quinn of the Blues. Brad Jones, not many Joneses in the NHL, of the Kings. And then Gary Galley right at the end of Boston. I shall leave it there for the time being, and then we'll get on with the rest of this lot.